Here are the most disturbing objects ever found in deep space. Some of them shouldn't exist. All of them are real. Astronomers don't like to use the word impossible, but every few years, a telescope picks up something that breaks the rules. These are 10 of those things, and what they suggest about the universe is not comforting. Number 1. The Hand of God. In 2009, NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory pointed at a region 17,000 light-years away in the constellation Circinus. What came back looked like a skeletal hand reaching across the void. The fingers stretch 150 light-years from end to end. At the wrist sits a pulsar, the corpse of a star that collapsed long before humans existed. It spins 7 times per second. Each rotation, it whips charged particles into the surrounding nebula, sculpting that hand-shaped cloud of plasma. It is not alive. It does not know we are watching. But the pulsar at its center will keep spinning, keep reaching, long after our sun has burned out. Astronomers gave it a nickname because the human brain cannot help itself. It sees a hand, and the hand is still moving. Number 2. The Eye of Sauron. 25 light-years from Earth, the star Fomalhaut burns inside a perfect ring of debris. In 2008, the Hubble Space Telescope photographed it directly. The image looks exactly like a pupil set inside a glowing iris, an eye staring back across interstellar space. For years, astronomers believed they had spotted a planet orbiting inside the ring, designated Fomalhaut b. Then, in 2020, the planet vanished from follow-up observations. It had never been a planet at all. It was an expanding cloud of dust, the aftermath of a colossal collision between 2 icy bodies. The eye blinked, and what we thought was a world turned out to be a graveyard. The ring itself remains. And it is still watching, 25 light-years away, perfectly round, perfectly silent. Number 3. Hoag's object. 600 million light-years away, in the constellation Serpens, something exists that astronomers still cannot fully explain. It was discovered in 1950 by Arthur Hoag, who initially thought it was a planetary nebula. It is not. It is a galaxy, a perfect ring of young blue stars wrapped around a dense ball of old yellow stars. Nothing connects the two. There is empty space between them. Galaxies are not supposed to form this way. Most theories involve a violent collision billions of years ago, but no remnant of the impacting galaxy has ever been found. And in a final cosmic taunt, in the gap between the inner core and the outer ring, you can see another ring galaxy in the far distance, a ring inside the dark. Hoag's object should not exist. It does. Number 4. The WOW signal. On August 15, 1977, the Big Ear radio telescope at Ohio State University picked up a 72-second burst of radio energy from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. It was 30 times stronger than the background noise. It matched, almost exactly, the predicted signature of an artificial interstellar transmission. Astronomer Jerry Amon circled the printout in red pen and wrote one word in the margin: "Wow." In the 47 years since, the signal has never been heard again. Every telescope that has looked at that patch of sky has heard only silence. Recent studies have proposed natural explanations involving hydrogen clouds, but none have been confirmed. Someone, or something, transmitted for 72 seconds. Then it stopped. We do not know what it was. We do not know if it will ever come back. Number 5. Tabby's star. In 2015, astronomer Tabitha Boyajian was analyzing data from NASA's Kepler Space Telescope when she noticed something wrong with a star 1,470 light-years away. Its light was dimming, not in the regular pattern of an orbiting planet, but in chaotic, irregular drops, sometimes by as much as 22%. No known natural object can block that much starlight that unpredictably. For a brief window, serious astronomers used the phrase alien megastructure in peer-reviewed papers. The current leading explanation involves clouds of dust from a shattered moon or comet swarm. But the dimming pattern has continued, and no model fits perfectly. The star is still flickering, 1,400 light-years away, in a way that nothing in our catalogue of physics fully accounts for. Whatever is orbiting Tabby's star, we still do not know what it is. Number 6. Oumuamua. On October 19, 2017, the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii detected an object passing through our solar system at 196,000 miles per hour. It was the first interstellar visitor ever observed. They named it Oumuamua, Hawaiian for scout. It was wrong in every measurable way. It was shaped like a cigar or a flat disk, hundreds of meters long but extremely thin. It tumbled chaotically, and as it left the solar system, it accelerated, pushed by some non-gravitational force that no one has fully explained. It produced no visible coma, no tail of gas. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb has publicly argued it may have been artificial. Most astronomers disagree. None have produced a model that explains all of its behavior. It is gone now. We will never catch it. We had 11 days to look at it, and we still do not know what it was. Number 7. Fast radio bursts. In 2007, astronomers reviewing old data from the Parkes Radio Telescope in Australia found something that lasted 5 milliseconds. In that fraction of a second, it released as much energy as the Sun releases in 3 days. They called it a fast radio burst. Since then, hundreds have been detected from across the universe. Most occur exactly once, but one, designated FRB 121102, repeats. Another, FRB 18091, pulses on a 16-day cycle. In 2020, a burst was traced to a magnetar inside our own galaxy, confirming at least some have natural origins. But many do not fit the magnetar model. Some come from quiet regions where no such star should exist. They flash briefly from galaxies billions of light-years away. We do not know what causes most of them. We only know that the universe is screaming, and we have just started listening. Number 8. The Great Attractor. Our galaxy is not drifting, it is being pulled. The Milky Way, along with the Andromeda Galaxy and hundreds of others in the Laniakea supercluster, is moving toward a specific point in space at 1.4 million miles per hour. The point lies 250 million light-years away in the direction of the constellations Centaurus and Norma. Astronomers call it the Great Attractor. We cannot see it directly. It sits behind the dense plane of our own galaxy in a region called the Zone of Avoidance, where dust and stars block visible light. X-ray surveys in the 1990s revealed a massive concentration of galaxies hiding there, but not enough mass to account for the pull. Something out there is dragging the local universe toward it. We do not know what most of it is, and we cannot stop moving toward it. Number 9. The Bootes Void. In 1981, astronomer Robert Kirshner was mapping the distribution of galaxies when he found a hole. A roughly spherical region of space, 330 million light-years across, almost entirely empty. It is called the Bootes Void. In a universe filled with galaxy clusters and filaments and walls of light, this region contains only about 60 galaxies, where there should be thousands. American astronomer Greg Aldering put it this way: if the Milky Way had been at the center of the Bootes Void, we would not have known there were other galaxies until the 1960s. Some voids exist throughout the cosmos, but Bootes is unusually large and unusually empty. Current models of cosmic structure formation struggle to explain it. Something carved out a sphere of nothing, hundreds of millions of light-years wide, or nothing ever filled it. Either possibility is uncomfortable. Number 10. The Cold Spot. When the universe was 380,000 years old, it released the light we now call the cosmic microwave background, the afterglow of the Big Bang, painted across the entire sky. In 2004, the WMAP satellite mapped that afterglow in detail. Then, in the constellation Eridanus, it found something wrong. A region 1.8 billion light-years across that is measurably colder than the rest of the universe. The Planck satellite confirmed it in 2013. Statistically, it should not exist. Cosmologists have proposed an enormous supervoid as the cause, but even the largest void found in that direction cannot fully account for the temperature drop. One controversial hypothesis, published in serious journals, suggests it could be the imprint of another universe colliding with ours during the inflationary period, a bruise left by something outside everything we can see. We do not know if other universes exist. But there is a cold patch in our sky that something put there. 10 objects. 10 holes in our understanding. Every one of them is documented, peer-reviewed, and still out there right now. The universe is not waiting for us to figure it out. It is just continuing. And the strangest part is how much of it we have not even looked at yet. If you made it this far, hit subscribe. There's a lot more out there that doesn't make sense, and we're working through it.